What's up guys, this is Valentina with Bigger Creations, and today I'm going to show you one of the things that a lot of producers forget to do when they are mixing vocals. Like I said, today I'm sharing a tip with you that most producers forget to do on their vocals to make them sound a lot cleaner and crisper and more contained within your mix. So today I'm going to show you exactly what that is, and the example that I'm using today is actually from my latest single that I released. It's called Quarantine, and if you want to check it out, there's going to be a link in the description, but it's available on all streaming platforms, so if you guys want to jam to it, hit the link in the description. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you ever have any questions or want to see more content, check me out on Instagram. Alright, so I'm going to give you a quick little preview.
Thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy.
The first thing I did here is I found this sample on Splice. The sample went from sounding like this to this. Here's what I did. I added a pitch shifter just to get it in the pitch that I wanted. And then I added a low pass filter. This is what that looks like. Then I decided to add the kick. This like snare snap sound just on every other snap. And then we needed like a normal snare in there. And then of course we gotta add the hi-hats, so just added a couple rolls in there. Cymbals. So, of course, once you got all that going, you have to have an 808 in there. I mean, it's just a classic thing to do. So, here's what I came up with. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of courses. And the cool thing about it is you can really find a course on just about any topic, whether it's music production or video editing or woodworking, whatever it is that you're into, you can find a video on it. It's super affordable. It's less than $10 a month for a membership. The first 1,000 people to use this link to sign up for Skillshare will get 2 months for free. I personally have really enjoyed this course by Young Guru.
My real name is Jamil Keaton, affectionately known as Young Guru. I'm a music engineer, producer, and also a DJ. We're sort of here today because I want to give some basics on how to mix records.
So really cool content that you can find on here. And again, if you use the link in the description, the first 1,000 people to use the link will get 2 months free of Skillshare. So take advantage of that quarantine time and learn something new. Alright, speaking of learning something new, let's get back to the video. I'm going to show you exactly the thing that most producers neglect when they are mixing their vocals. And here it is, guys, subtractive EQ. For those of you who aren't very familiar with the technical terms, it's okay. It's not scientific, it's not crazy. It's super easy, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So basically what it means is, I think most people are familiar with an EQ. If you go to your plugin rack and just go to EQ, channel EQ. It's a normal EQ, right? A lot of people have seen this. Usually what people do here is they try to accentuate or emphasize certain frequencies to make the vocal sound however they want to make it sound. What a lot of people forget to do is to subtract the frequencies that really aren't attractive to the ear. And I'll show you what that means. Right here, I've put an EQ that is subtracting a ton of frequencies out of my vocals. And you're gonna see the big difference where it just feels like the vocal sounds a lot more consistent and contained. And so it's like less muddy. You don't have these frequencies that are just like floating around in this frequency spectrum. And it just sounds a lot better.
Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy. Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy.
So what I'm gonna do is now, instead of subtracting these frequencies, I'm gonna add them so that you can really notice what we're getting rid of when I subtract it.
Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy.
You hear that whistle at the top? That's what we're trying to get rid of, right? These are little things that added up together, like really just make your ear tired when you're listening to the song. So that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to remove those sounds that will just tire the ear of the listener so that people will listen to your song more often without feeling like, okay, I'm sick of this. Let me show you this one.
Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy.
Do you hear that whistle? Like, it's just, those are the things you're getting rid of. So let's put that back down to like 5 or 4. Here's this one.
Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still...
This one's not so much of a whistle, but more of like this resonance, like if the vocal was inside of a can. Don't want that sound. So that's why I subtracted this one. How I found these is basically I just picked a frequency spot and then I put it up all the way and then moved around.
Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy. Tell me what you're thinking.
So I went through the whole thing and I found the one that annoyed me and I got rid of it. And that's basically how you do it. The final 2 things that I did here is I added a high pass and a low pass. And what that is it's basically just cutting out the frequencies. If you click on this button, it will add this swoop for you and then you can move the frequencies. So right now it's at 99, but it will be like right here when you press that button. But then if you move it over, and same over here. And what that does is it's just, again, getting rid of the frequencies that your vocals do not need to be in. You gotta leave that space for other things. And sometimes these aren't even like actually audible that we can recognize, but your ear does pick it up and it, like I said, it just muddies up the mix. It takes over the frequency range. So there you have it, guys. That is the thing that most producers forget to do when mixing their vocals, and it makes a huge difference in getting a consistent sound and a sound that's just clear and clean throughout the mix and doesn't tire the listener's ears. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Again, if you ever have any questions or want to see more content, check me out on Instagram. That's usually where I update people on what things are happening and what releases are coming out. So don't forget to follow me on there. And again, if you like this song and how it turned out, then don't forget to stream it. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called Quarantine. So now I'm going to show you the full song right here.
Thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy. I'll stay here locked up with you. Don't worry about things we could do. No, we just be watching that Netflix. Everybody work from home. We just be playing that FIFA and that Super Smash Bros. One day I will be your boy, I swear. You got years of practice and you know that that ain't fair. No. Got everything we want right here. Got our love, it's fully stocked right here. Even though the world a mess, you still find ways to remove my stress. smiling, boy. I'll stay here locked up with you. Don't worry about things we could do. No. Tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy. I'll stay here locked up with you. Don't worry about things we could do. No. What I need ain't in the stores. You don't sell it. All I need is in your soul. I swear you're all that I need. As long as there's you in quarantine, I could spend my whole life with you, here with me. We got everything we want right here. God, I love it's fully stocked right here. Even though the world's a mess, you still find ways to remove my stress. Hey, tell me what you're thinking I can't live without you, boy. Even while we're quarantining, you still keep me smiling, boy. I'll stay here locked up with you. Don't worry about things we could do.